Hello everyone, this is Jonathan Kiley with FlySkins.com. Tonight, or in this video segment, I'm going to show you a product. And basically what the intent is to show you something that maybe you might have had questions on as far as purchasing one of these products from FlySkins. So here we have the Spiked Slow Rolla Tail. Well, this particular one I'm going to show you tonight is the 1/0 and up size. That's just kind of a reference. It's just saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I should use a 1/0 and up size hook. Well, you know, it depends on the application. And I'll show you kind of what I mean here in a second. So the Spiked Slow Rolla Tail comes with 6 in a pack. Alright, so a lot of stuff and a lot of work behind the scenes goes into product development, research and development. Alright, so the Spiked Slow Rolla Tail here is 3 inches at its fully retracted length. Okay, this is a 1-inch grid cutting board here. Okay, so what you'll see is that this thing's at 3 inches when it's kind of just hanging out, and then if you were to stretch it, it's at 5 inches roughly. So basically, if you're stripping this thing in or just jigging it on the bottom, whatever you're going to do with the application you're using, that's what it's at. Okay, as you can see, the elastic qualities to the Slow Rolla Tail, or most of my products, is pretty good. So the durability of this thing is pretty amazing. Okay, so you know, we have the smooth tail and we also have the spiked tail. The spiked tail is really buggy. Alright, with that, it comes in multiple different colors. It has black, like I just showed you, orange, white, red, yellow, and then it also comes in brown and purple. Okay, so with this brown and purple, as you can see on these particular flies, is that you can make a worm. This has been used for saltwater applications, especially during the ragworm. Anybody know about that, for sea trout? And then for bass, they just love this thing. This is a fly I came up with, I call the swamp thing. You can just jig this thing on the bottom, you can drag it, you can swim it. It doesn't really matter. The fish love this thing. Okay. Alright, and then recently I got a really cool idea from a guy that I follow on Instagram. I don't know if you know that, but FlySkins also has an Instagram. There's a Helgramite, right? Check that out. So you take the tail, you reverse it, you split the end where the tie-in point is, boom, you got a Helgramite. Okay, and then you got also leftover tail that you can make another fly with. Okay, so with color applications, the cool thing about this, comes in 7 different colors. I already named them. Orange, yellow, you know, those work great in muddy water conditions. The white here, the whole intensive purposes behind this color is that you can color it any color you want. Red works great for just a worm, whatever you want to do, paleo worm. And then if you go to this cool thing that I made this past weekend, if anybody follows me on Instagram, you probably saw this thing in the test tank. Check this out. So I colored the tail with Copic markers, and I usually when I do my research and development for any product, first thing I do when I want to make sure that it has multiple uses, when I color it, I'll leave it in the test tank, I'll fish it. This thing was just colored, sitting still, and it didn't lose any colors. I used Copic marker. One thing that's pretty cool, to make it more durable to hold color, you can stretch it and color it as well. That kind of helps it absorb into the material a little bit better. So with that, coloring is not an issue at all. So with the white, like I said, you can use your Copic markers. It has a multiple earth tone options with it, and then you can make it whatever you want. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video segment. You can make pretty much anything you want with this Spiked Slow Rolla Tail. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot those questions to Instagram or the FlySkins Facebook page. I'd be more than willing to help out with that.